on the rise this year, and today the Mental Health and Recovery Board of Belmont, Harrison, and Monroe counties held a meeting to combat the issue. It's where we begin tonight. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jamie Baker.
And I'm Bill Steinbach. News 9's Jesse Kane was there and has more from the discussion.
The National Alliance on Mental Illness reports that on average, there is one death by suicide every 11 minutes in the United States. Local organizations met to discuss ways to increase awareness for suicide prevention as well as breaking the stigma.
The stigma around suicide is really strong. So if someone is struggling, they might think, oh, I don't want anybody to think I'm different or I'm strange or something like that. If we can treat this as a health problem instead of a behavioral problem, we'll go a lot further.
The battle against suicide across the state and country has many contributing factors, making it difficult to pinpoint the main cause.
I think overall in Ohio, we are seeing a slight increase this year in suicides. And I think that we continue post-COVID to see challenges with depression and anxiety. So we just wanted to do a check-in with our communities.
Suicide is a multi-factored issue. So we can't just blame, mental health or finances or anything like that. It happens to everybody from 5 years old to 90 years old. So being here was, how do we all work together to address this issue? It's bigger than one agency. It's bigger than one organization.
Coder continued by saying rural areas across the country have higher suicide rates. And while anyone can be affected by a mental illness, 80% of suicides are white men aged 35 to 65. To combat this, the organizations in attendance discussed ways local communities can work together.
It's a community call for action. We all need to be on the same page that mental health is just as important, if not more important, than physical health. It's our whole person that we need to take care of. It's our whole neighborhood.
Another point brought up was raising awareness for local resources available and having open discussions with people in your life.
We're a community that cares, and the best way to do that is to start talking about mental illness, to start talking about suicide. A lot of times we look at that as that's not something that I should concern myself with. It doesn't affect me, it doesn't affect my family, but it does. We know that 1 in 4 people, 1 in 5 people are experiencing a mental health condition. So you probably know somebody already, or maybe you yourself are. And so the more that we talk about this and the more that we make this part of our regular conversation, the more positive impact we're going to have.
If you or someone you know is dealing with suicidal thoughts or other mental health conditions, you can dial 988 to talk with someone and get local resources that you may need. In the Belmont County Content Center, I'm Jesse Kane, News 9.
Hi, I'm Olivia Zinn. Thanks so much for watching. Here's another video for you to check out, and make sure you subscribe to our channel.